Hello and welcome. Do you ever feel tired during the day, even after what you thought was a full night's sleep? As we get older, our sleep patterns naturally change, but sometimes a simple habit, one tiny mistake we make without even realizing it, could be quietly affecting our health more than we think. It's something incredibly common, something many people over 60 do every single day, believing it's harmless or even helpful. But what if I told you this one thing might be linked to feeling groggy, forgetful, or even increasing certain health risks? It sounds worrying, doesn't it? But please don't be alarmed. The good news is that understanding this mistake is the first step towards fixing it, and the solution is often much simpler than you might imagine. Stick with me for just a few minutes, because in this video, we're going to uncover exactly what this widespread sleep mistake is, understand why it can be harmful, especially after 60, and most importantly, I'll share straightforward, easy steps you can take starting tonight to correct it and pave the way for more restful nights and energetic days. You deserve to feel your best, and good sleep is a cornerstone of that. Let's explore this together, simply and clearly, so you can make a positive change right away. Don't click away. The answer might surprise you and could significantly improve your well being. So, what is this very common sleep mistake we've been hinting at? It's something that seems quite innocent on the surface, having an inconsistent sleep schedule. This means going to bed and waking up at significantly different times from day to day, especially between weekdays and weekends, or even just based on how you feel each evening. Perhaps you stay up late one night watching a movie, then sleep in much later the next morning. Or maybe you go to bed early on Sunday to prepare for the week, but stay up late on Friday and Saturday. It might even mean taking long naps at varying times during the day. While flexibility feels nice, our bodies, especially as we age, thrive on routine. Think of your body having an internal clock, often called the circadian rhythm. This internal clock regulates many functions, including your sleep-wake cycle. It expects predictability. When you constantly change your sleep times, you're essentially confusing this internal clock. It doesn't know when it's supposed to signal sleepiness or wakefulness. This isn't about being rigid, it's about respecting your body's natural rhythm. This inconsistency sends mixed signals throughout your system, making it harder to fall asleep when you want to, harder to wake up feeling refreshed, and can lead to that persistent daytime fatigue, even if the total hours you slept seem adequate. It's like trying to run a finely tuned machine with constantly changing instructions. Eventually, things start to run less smoothly. This seemingly small habit of varying bedtimes and wake times is the core mistake we need to address for better sleep and health. Why does this inconsistent schedule matter so much, particularly for our minds? When your internal clock is disrupted, it directly impacts your brain's ability to function optimally during the day. One of the most common effects is experiencing brain fog. This is that feeling of mental cloudiness where it's hard to concentrate, your thinking feels sluggish, and remembering things becomes more difficult. It's not just about feeling a little tired, it's a noticeable decline in mental sharpness. During consistent sleep, your brain performs vital housekeeping tasks, like consolidating memories, moving information from short-term to long-term storage, and clearing out waste products that build up during waking hours. An erratic sleep schedule interferes with these crucial processes. If your sleep is fragmented or occurs at inconsistent times, the brain doesn't get the uninterrupted deep sleep and REM sleep stages it needs to perform this maintenance effectively. Furthermore, this inconsistency can significantly affect your mood. Poor or irregular sleep is strongly linked to increased feelings of irritability, anxiety, and even symptoms of depression. When you're constantly fighting fatigue and brain fog due to a confused internal clock, it's much harder to maintain a positive outlook and manage everyday stresses. Think about how much better you feel mentally after a truly restorative night's sleep, clear headed, focused, and more emotionally resilient. That feeling comes from allowing your brain the consistent rest it needs, something an irregular schedule actively undermines. The impact of an inconsistent sleep schedule isn't limited to your mind, it takes a significant toll on your physical health as well. When your body's internal clock is out of sync, it can throw various bodily systems off balance. For instance, irregular sleep patterns have been linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular problems. Your blood pressure and heart rate naturally dip during consistent sleep, giving your heart a rest. Disrupting this pattern can put extra strain on your cardiovascular system over time. Another major concern, especially for seniors, is the increased risk of falls. Daytime drowsiness and reduced alertness, common side effects of poor or inconsistent sleep, can impair balance and coordination, making falls more likely. A fall can lead to serious injuries and a loss of independence, so maintaining alertness through good sleep is crucial. Furthermore, inconsistent sleep can affect your body's metabolism and how it regulates blood sugar, potentially increasing the risk or worsening the management of conditions like type 2 diabetes. It can also weaken your immune system, making you more susceptible to infections and illnesses. Your body relies on the predictable rhythm of sleep and wakefulness to regulate hormones, repair tissues, and manage inflammation. Constantly changing your sleep times disrupts these essential restorative processes, contributing to a general decline in physical resilience and increasing vulnerability to various health issues. It highlights how deeply interconnected sleep consistency is with overall physical well being. Let's talk a little more about that internal clock, the circadian rhythm, in a very simple way. Imagine you have a tiny clock master inside your brain. This clock master works tirelessly, day and night, to keep your body running on a roughly 24-hour schedule. Its main job regarding sleep is to make you feel sleepy at night and alert during the day. It does this by responding to signals from the environment, primarily light and darkness. When it gets dark in the evening, the clockmaster tells your body to produce melatonin, a hormone that makes you feel drowsy and helps you fall asleep. When the sun comes up in the morning, the light signals the clockmaster to stop melatonin production and release other hormones that help you wake up and feel energetic. This natural cycle works best when it's predictable. If you go to bed at 10 p.m. and wake up at 6 a.m. most days, your clockmaster learns this pattern. It anticipates when to release sleep hormones and when to release wake up hormones, making the transition smoother. However, if you go to bed at 10 p.m. one night, 1 a.m. the next, and 11 p.m. the night after, the clockmaster gets confused. It's like constantly resetting your watch. It doesn't know what time it really is for your body. This confusion is why you might feel tired even after sleeping for 8 hours if those hours were at wildly different times than usual. Respecting this internal clock through consistency is key to harnessing its power for good sleep. Now for the most important part. How do we fix this common mistake? The core solution is beautifully simple, though it requires a little discipline. Establish and stick to a consistent sleep schedule. This means aiming to go to bed and wake up around the same time every single day, including weekends and holidays. Yes, even on weekends. Sleeping in for hours on Saturday and Sunday might feel good in the moment, but it can disrupt your internal clock just as much as staying up late, leading to what some call social jet lag and making it harder to readjust come Monday morning. Choose a bedtime and wake up time that allows you to get sufficient sleep, typically 7-9 hours for most adults, though individual needs vary, and that you can realistically maintain daily. Set alarms for both bedtime as a reminder to start winding down and wake up time. If you're currently used to a very erratic schedule, make changes gradually. Shift your bedtime and wake up time by 15-30 minutes every few days until you reach your desired schedule. This gives your body time to adjust. The key is consistency. Even if you have a poor night's sleep, try to get up at your regular wake up time the next morning. This helps anchor your sleep wake cycle. It might feel tough initially, but sticking with it allows your body's internal clock to recalibrate, leading to more predictable sleepiness at night and easier waking in the morning. This single change is the most powerful step you can take. While a consistent schedule is the foundation, several other simple habits can support your body's natural sleep rhythm and enhance the quality of your rest. First, create a relaxing bedtime routine. This signals to your body and mind that it's time to wind down. An hour or so before your target bedtime, dim the lights, switch off bright screens like TVs, computers, and smartphones, as their blue light can suppress melatonin, and engage in calming activities. This could be reading a physical book, taking a warm bath, listening to soothing music, gentle stretching, or practicing relaxation techniques like deep breathing. Avoid stimulating activities, heavy meals, caffeine, and alcohol close to bedtime. Second, optimize your sleep environment. Make sure your bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet. Use blackout curtains if needed. Consider earplugs or a white noise machine if noise is an issue, and ensure your mattress and pillows are comfortable and supportive. Third, pay attention to daytime habits. Try to get some natural sunlight exposure in the morning, as this helps reinforce your internal clock. Regular physical activity is also beneficial for sleep, but try to avoid intense exercise too close to bedtime. Be mindful of naps. If you need to nap, keep it short, around 20-30 minutes, and avoid napping late in the afternoon, as this can interfere with nighttime sleep. These supportive habits work together with a consistent schedule to create the ideal conditions for restorative sleep. So, we've learned today that one of the most common, yet often overlooked sleep mistakes many seniors make is maintaining an inconsistent sleep schedule. While it seems harmless to vary your bedtimes and wake times, this simple act can significantly disrupt your body's internal clock, leading to issues like brain fog, mood changes, and even increased physical health risks. But the wonderful news is that the primary solution is straightforward: embracing consistency. Aiming for the same bedtime and wake up time every single day, even on weekends, is the most powerful step you can take to reset your body clock and improve your sleep quality. Remember to support this with relaxing bedtime routines and a comfortable sleep environment. Making this change might require a little effort initially, but the potential benefits for your energy levels, mental clarity, mood, and overall health are immense. Why not decide to try it starting tonight? Choose a reasonable schedule and commit to it for a week or two. See how you feel. You deserve to wake up feeling refreshed and ready to enjoy your day. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps others find it. Consider subscribing for more simple, practical tips for healthy aging. And please share your own experiences or questions in the comments below. Do you struggle with sleep consistency? Have you found any routines that work for you? Let's support each other on this journey to better sleep and better health. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and sleep well.